Right, okay, so today's question then. My girlfriend wants me to play rugby as she thinks it would be really hot. I've never played rugby before and I'm a bit worried. If I was to play, what would be the most attractive position to play as?
Okay, I've gathered myself. First of all, mate, I don't think you should be playing if it's just to impress your girlfriend. Like, you should play. It's like anything. You should do it because you want to do it. You shouldn't do it because she's telling you to. But if attractive position, I would say it sounds so bad. Anywhere in the backline, really. Like, if you're a centre or winger or fly half, I would say actually anywhere in the backline, excluding the scrum half.
Why excluding scrum half?
No one can see him because he's just jammed in. He's getting dragged into the rucks.
But then you're leading the game though as a scrum half, surely.
If she, that sounds sexist. What I'm saying is she might not know that though. Like, if you're looking at it from a person's perspective of like nothing about rugby.
Yeah.
The back line, knowing nothing about rugby. If you look at the back line, you want to see like, okay, there's the 10, the centres, the wings all lining up.
Yeah.
And the fullback's on his own, standing there posing around as well. So I think that's really that's probably the coolest positions in the sense of you're standing there, you get to pose all the time.
Didn't you play? You played in the back line, didn't you?
Yeah. And I when I was a bit bulkier, I remember I was there with these tiny. I didn't even ask them, but the shorts were tiny, and I had quite big legs at the time. And they had these high shorts, and then I would sort of, I'd be there leaning in position and stuff. There's obviously like girls watching you and stuff, and you're just there with your high shorts on, sort of tensing your legs and stuff. The forwards always take, they always take the nick out of the backs, but like genuinely now, it's fair enough because a lot of them are, and I know some blokes I played with are absolute posers. I mean, some big lads, cause damage, but there are some serious posers who enjoyed the whole bloody everything that came with playing at a certain level and being in the back line. So yeah, that's my answer.
So we're gonna say just back line, fly off, is it? Or
I would say anywhere anywhere in the back line apart from scrum half. I mean, fly. It depends. It really depends because I don't know. For me, it's like fly off is so cool because of how technical it is, but at the same time, I just don't think your girlfriend who doesn't know anything about rugby really is gonna care if you're a fly off or not. I guess it's cool seeing them kick all the time.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the main positions, really, isn't it?
Oh, 10 is fly off is the ultimate. I mean, it's so much. I can't even imagine playing there because my passing just isn't good enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say anywhere in the back line apart from scrum half because I don't think if someone's coming just to see how hot you are, I don't think they really know too much about. God, I love him at fly half. That kick off the edge of the right foot, cross kick over to the right way. Like I just don't see that. Like, that's how I look at it because I'm an rugby nose. I just don't see this girl, mate. I just don't see this girl like just being there like one of them. Just he's cross kicking the 54th minute. I just don't see that happening. That's my answer.
I suppose it depends what build he is as well, though. I mean, if he's a big guy, he can't exactly be a fly off.
Well, if he's a big guy, potentially not. Then no. If he's a big guy, potentially not. But I don't know how. Again, man, I need perspective on the size of how actually big you are and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how big you are, so it depends really.
So what's the most unattractive position?
I mean, we all know that. It's props, isn't it?
Yeah, you would say that.
It has to be props. I don't want to be nasty, but it's props. It's props because they're and until it gets to a certain level, and even today, some international teams and the lower international teams, basically just a big fat guy chucked in.
Yeah.
Like that. I'd say it's probably due to history and the where they've come from and where rugby's come from, they get those props get dissed, to this day. So I'd say props, and then I would say hooker is actually a lot more sexy than people think.
Do you realise what you just said? The hooker is more sexy than what you think.
Accidental. But I would say hooker. I'd say the hooker position is they're a genuine athlete. It's like you've got to get around, you've got to get into the rucks, you've got to they do a lot of turnover ball as well.
Yeah.
And you see them carrying quite a lot as well. So I'd say hooker is more sexy than props.
Okay.
Not to diss props. I'd say second. So I'd actually say props is the most unattractive positions, and I'd say second rows follow them. Again, not wanting to choose these. But
it's quite a good question there. You gotta be honest.
Well, I am being honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Otherwise, it's not as entertaining.
Right. Okay. So basically, we're saying anywhere in the back line, preferably fly half, or maybe scrum half, but just not a prop.
No, not a prop, mate. Just don't do that.
There we go.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah. Hopefully we answered your question. Like I said, as always, if you have a question, please leave it in the comments, and I will hopefully get around to answering it in another episode. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.